The way that you start to have a narcissist-free life is to become immune to their tactics, so that even if you're forced to co-parent with them or they're your coworker, you are not emotionally impacted by them anymore. If you have the luxury of going no contact with a narcissist, do that. But if you can't do that, just know that narcissists are constantly playing games with you. The goal of the game is to bait you into drama and to get your attention, whether that's negative or positive. And the way that you win the game is to not let this narcissist into your psyche, because you see what they're doing and it's so predictable it's actually boring. And you do that by gray rocking them. You become boring like a gray rock. If I was holding a gray rock in my hand, I would say, "This is boring. It doesn't do anything." I yell at it and it just doesn't react. Think about it like the narcissist wanting to engage you in a lifetime game of chess, but you become a stone wall. That would be so boring to play chess against a wall. You can't do anything with that. If you do that effectively through blanket statements, such as, "That was your perception of things. I'm too busy to have this conversation right now. That's not the way I see it, but agree to disagree. This conversation seems to be going in circles, so I will be removing myself." Or just saying, "Okay, so I was mean to you last week. Okay, anyway, you need to pick up our daughter at 3 o'clock on the playground." These kinds of statements, plus putting up strong, unapologetic boundaries where you are not being tricked into jade, justifying yourself, arguing, defending yourself, or explaining yourself. JADE. You want me to pick you up at the airport 2 hours away? I can't do that today. You want to show up at my house uninvited and try to get me back? It's not happening. I'm never going to be home anytime you're there. Or if I am home, I will not be answering the door because it's my house and that's what I choose to do. This is extremely challenging to implement at first because the narcissist has conditioned you from day one to have to say yes to them. You almost forget that you can say no to them. But as long as you're not breaking any laws or civil codes, you have a right to say no, and you have a right to remain silent. In fact, every free citizen in the United States has this right. It's your Fifth Amendment right. So practice the art of not engaging by responding less and less. I'm talking 1 or 2 sentences max. Stop explaining yourself and make the narcissist a very small headache in your life that no longer emotionally impacts you. And if you need help doing that, you can email me for coaching. My email's in my bio.